セミは聞きにしているよ。昔々から暗闇がいた。髪の毛は私たちを救うことができるよ。君の笑顔好きから冗談をいつもしたい。
Alright, where you want to go with this? You can go one of two ways. We can go nigga, or we can go nigga.
Said Black Jesus spinoff. What up, Prince? What up, Will?
So you want to go? You want to go light nigga, or you want to go nigga?
Said nigga. Let's see how many times we can say nigga.
Yeah. So how you feel about Joe Rogan getting quote unquote exposed for saying nigga that he's been saying over the last however many fucking years? The nigga been on a platform via YouTube, via Spotify, via all you motherfucking that y'all comprehend and say that it's okay and be
do
on
anything when you're rich, bro. That's my only explanation of it. You can get away with any fucking thing if you're rich, bro. What's funny about this whole situation was like it was already like a whole thing about him spreading COVID misinformation and shit.
Yeah.
And niggas was trying to pull those episodes. So like he had a couple of artists telling Spotify, like, look, man, like this motherfucker telling people misinformation. I want you to pull my shit from here since you guys aren't doing anything to like, you know, for like his podcast to like not censor him in a way, but like add anything to like let people know that this is like some misinformation shit.
Yeah, misconception type of shit.
Yeah, because a lot of motherfuckers that do follow him, like basically take everything he says for verbatim and shit. So
they run with it.
Yeah, and they just run with it. So
question: do you think Joe Rogan is racist?
Hey,
that's a hard question, huh?
Yeah, that's because everybody give that speech like, oh, that was like me 10 years ago, but like,
nigga, that wasn't 10 years ago.
It was a couple videos of you saying nigga
like last month, my nigga.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the most fucked up one was when he was like, I guess when Planet of the Apes or some shit came out, and I think he was like in a car telling the driver or whatever, and the driver took him apparently to I guess the hood or whatever, and he was like, "There's a lot of apes out there. Like it looks like Planet of the Apes right now," or some shit like that. However the fuck he said it, but yeah, that right there, yeah. I was like, you calling black people monkeys? Come on, bro.
Kind of racist.
Yeah, that most definitely is. Like, and I hate when I hate when some white people they get caught using word nigga, and then they be like, no, everybody took it out of context, and it's like you know, I said, you know, because blah 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 blah, and it's like I wasn't saying it. I was like, nah, bro, you shouldn't have been saying it point blank. Period. You were saying it like that. Let me know you comfortable saying that shit. See, like every other podcast, if they have to mention some article or whatever, like a situation, they'll just say N word.
Right.
Your ass full out said it a dozen times on a dozen different occasions, bro. Like for somebody, and then now you're saying like all the clips are taken out of context and context matters and all this other shit. And like, nah, bro, you can't have it. You can't have it both ways, man. You can't cry wolf and shit and when you get caught and shit. It's just own up to your ass with like, and then he had like this like this sorry ass like I guess apology.
I heard what he was saying. I listened to it on the way home. I was like, this nigga just saying there should be no. It's such a weird word because, of course, white people can't use it at all. But black people, when they say it, it's a term of endearment. It's a term of anger. It's a term of all this blase shit. Well, I'm like, the fuck are you talking about, bro? Just don't say the fucking word. And if you do, guess what? Just be prepared for whatever repercussions come towards your ass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
because me personally, I don't have a problem with a white person saying nigga. Just know
it's consequences.
It's a reaction. And I might not be the one to react, but
somebody will.
The nigga next to me might be the one that reacts. So
you say that
you might catch me on a good day and see the white person saying nigga. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I mean, the white person said nigga. That don't mean the same person right next to me is gonna have that same reaction. Just know for every action there's a reaction. Good, bad, whatever. It's always a reaction. So
science.
That's how
science 101. There's an action for every reaction. So just know you say something, be prepared for the consequences.
Pretty much.
So,
I feel about it, but I mean, they taking away his Spotify deals and all this other shit.
Oh, they taking away deals now? Because like
so.
at first, they ain't doing shit.
No, they talking about it. Like it's in talks because some I actually just signed up for this service today.
I know they pulled a whole bunch of I know they pulled those episodes where he was like the episodes where he used the word nigga and they pulled like
I don't know if they canceled them all the way yet. I don't fucking know what they're gonna do. But it's a service called Rumble. It kind of like the TikTok, the YouTube competitor. If YouTube has a competitor. But the owner of that was offering him like $1.some million or some shit to come to their platform or some shit.
Yeah, he was saying that he was just saying like you won't have to worry about fucking like censorship and yada yada yada. You can
guess who signed up after he seen that article.
Oh, he signed up?
You goddamn right. You goddamn right I did. I signed right on up. Say, I like the way this guy thinks. Say he gonna censor our shit like YouTube?
That's that Trump. That's that Trump. What's your name?
I don't fucking know what
like
it is.
One of those. But what will say? He said I got a story. What you got, Will?
I'm gonna put the link in the Discord.
Yeah. So
well, yeah, man. Nigga. That's how that video was playing. That video made them look crazy.
You know what?
Funny? Whoever had time to cut that video was like 15 minutes fucking long, bro. Whoever had that much time to cut that shit was ridiculous. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You know what's funny? About like right when like people like some of the people, the artists and shit that was pulling their songs and shit that was worried about the COVID misinformation stuff. Right around that time, and this is how everybody found out about like this whole video of surfacing of like his old things and current shit of him saying nigga and shit, is because NDRE, which is funny enough, she basically told Spotify like, yo, pull all my shit because I'm not feeling this and I'm not feeling this environment. And I don't want my stuff on here. Because she's like, not for the COVID. He's like, the COVID shit is a plus, but the main shit I'm worried about is this. And then she played like she literally played like this shit on TikTok, like him, like snippets of him saying nigga, and she was like counting, bruh. And I was like, damn.
That video was wild though. I ain't gonna lie. That video was wild. That motherfucker said nigga. I was like, God damn.
I was like,
and I don't pay that much attention to Joe Rogan unless he does some shit that goes viral or some shit like that. So I don't. Yeah. That's not one of the podcasts I pay attention to or look at no shit like that.
Yeah,
but
yeah, most of the time when if I do watch his shit, it's because like he said something like extremely stupid. Because I remember one time he said something that pissed me off about like he was talking about like the gaming community, and that shit pissed me off. And I'm like, that's such an old motherfucker way to think. Like. Whatever he said, some bullshit. He's like, what type of people just sit there and watch people play the game, or like who plays?
Oh yeah, I remember that shit.
And he's like, yeah, I play video games, but you know, da, 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 and he was just spilling a whole bunch of old shit. And I was like, who be listening to this motherfucker? Because like he just be like off the wall with shit.
Yeah, that was like the same week. That was like the same week of like a gaming award or some shit like that was going on or some shit.
Yeah, I think it was like either like it was like probably one of those esport competitions or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Somebody won a shit ton of money, or something. So yeah, like I don't know, man. Like and like his excuses weren't like valid at all. And he's like, well, I have like, you know, when he's talking about the COVID shit, he's like, oh, I have a wide range of people from all walks of life, and they believe.
Can I play the clip that describes something very perfectly?
What?
I love this, and I'm pretty sure you've seen it because I've seen it plenty of times already.
The plight that they're going through right now. If you say I got black friends and you can't empathize the plight that they're going through right now, you don't have black friends. You know black people. There's a difference between the two. That is true. See, that's what we're starting to see when they speak out. The Brian Urlacher and all these others, but I got black friends. No, you know black people because you lack empathy. You see what they're going through. You see what's happening, and you pretend because it's political. If you say,
hey.
That's Shannon Sharp. That's Shannon Sharp right there. No matter if you don't like Shannon Sharp, the way he talk.
Hey. Yeah, he be tripping me out sometime, but he be hitting, he be coming with the facts.
He can have his cigar and Hennessy all he wants to, goddammit.
Yeah, that be tripping me out. I'll be like, that nigga, a true nigga, boy.
Yeah, he a true nigga. On live TV, on Disney Channel.
Yeah,
that's Disney. ESPN is Disney. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, he be kicking his feet up on the desk with this big ass cigar and bottle of Hennessy in his hand. I was like, hell no.
Hey, Will, you good?
I think he probably still getting his shit together.
No, he good. I seen him moving around a little bit still. That's why I was trying to check and make sure. What's your story, Will? What's your
story, Will? What you got?
All right.
Let's go.
All right, I'm just gonna co-sign some shit before I jump into it. Malcolm probably already know the story though. First of all, real shit. Whatever. Hey, anybody can say whatever they want. That doesn't. But freedom of speech don't mean freedom from consequences. That's all I'm gonna say.
Word.
You say some out of pocket shit. Expect some shit to happen to you. I mean, you can drop the N-word if you want, and maybe you get away with it. But depending on who you with, it may or may not work out in your favor. Now that which is a perfect segue into this story. I like to call. Well, I'm gonna call this chick. We gonna call her Tara. The story of Tara. Malcolm knows who I'm talking about. Her name ain't Tara. That's just, nah. All right. So way back when, damn, almost fucking. Oh shit!
12
years ago. Shit. So back in college, freshman in college, when we living in a dorm, right? So you know everybody 18, 19, cheesing and shit. Then there was this chick staying at the dorm, this white girl who we're calling Tara. Now Tara was basically Iggy Azalea before Iggy Azalea ever existed.
Yeah.
She talked with a southern accent. She was supposedly from Georgia. And again, this is 2008. So she was wearing a lot of baby fat and apple bottom jeans. So
was she thick?
She wasn't thick, but she had a nice shape. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you said she had apple bottoms and what?
You know, she had the whole
baby fat, all the stereotypical shit.
Stereotypical.
Did she have the boots with the fur?
Early 2000 female.
Yeah, she had some shit. So yeah,
she had the boots with the fur.
Yeah, so she was saying, so she talked like she like fresh off the block in Georgia, right? Because she had that accent. Again, Iggy Azalea before there was another Iggy Azalea. So niggas saw that shit and like this shit was like a novelty. This shit was funny, and I mean I ain't gonna lie, she looked decent. So I was like, okay, that's funny as shit. So. Eventually it came that Jenna was a little out her rabbit ass mind. Oh damn, Tara was out her rabbit ass mind. It don't fucking matter now. So what ended up happening is I don't know, Malcolm was there one day, but I was in a cafeteria, right? And I was with like the usual group of friends and shit. All of us black and Tara was there, right? So it's like a random ass conversation and shit. I'm eating my food and shit, and then she's like, then she starts talking about a couple of the friends of ours who ain't at the table. She was like, yeah, man, such and such, man. I love them, Joe. We smoke and shit all together, Joe. Yeah, man. Them my niggas.
Oh man.
And then I remember just looking at my plate, just frozen. I'm like, I didn't just hear what I heard, right? I'm thinking to myself, like, nah, that's cat. That possibly couldn't have just happened. Then I peek. Then I'm still looking at my plate. Then I peek up, looking around at all the other black people around the table. These motherfuckers looking down too. They ain't trying to see each other's gazes and shit. I'm like, oh. So I heard what I heard.
Everybody
like,
his was fucked up though. I mean, so like it was like a awkward ass moment and shit, and then the moment just passed, and it was just like, oh, I guess we ain't doing shit. But his was fucked up though. It's fucked up because on one hand, it's this white girl who dropped the N-word. I mean, everything she did and shit, it was like I said, it was like a novelty or some shit though. But I mean, saying what she said was out of pocket. But on the other hand, she used the N-word in the perfect context. Like, I understood what the fuck she meant. Like, the motherfuckers she was talking about were capital N niggas. She wasn't wrong. She wasn't wrong. So it's conflicted. I'm like, yo, she shouldn't have said it, but she ain't wrong in saying it. Like, what the fuck? So I hate to say it, but like, I'm trying to be objective, Joe. But that's some wild shit.
Y'all had a black group meeting saying, "No, let that nigga slide."
No, it wasn't no group meeting. No, it wasn't no group meeting. We just stopped fucking with her gradually, and that's it. Now that was just first year. That was like the first year when we were in college living in that dorm. Now
there's a sad beat to that story. I don't know if you know. I wasn't there when that happened, but the side B part, I'll let you finish. But go.
I mean, if it happened during this shit, what I got to say, part 2 happens years later. But like, you go ahead and say your shit.
Yeah, so it was a side B. So funny enough, all the motherfuckers that we normally hang out with, the people that was there, because I wasn't there. I found this shit out like in the rec room and shit, and I was like, wait, Tara said what? And I was like, ain't nobody say nothing. And he's like, hey man, I was like, we ain't saying nothing, but I was talking to my girl or whatever, and she ain't like that shit. So funny enough, the same thing happened again, but this time it was around some girls that was there. Some girls that hang with the group and stuff. So let's just say Tara got her shit rocked. Let's just say Tara got her shit rocked outside of the dorms.
Okay, so I didn't know that
in the free world.
Yeah, off campus in the free world, and I think that's when
313. Fuck free world.
Yeah. So So when that happened, after that, immediately after that, she immediately checked out that semester. After that situation happened.
Okay. I didn't know that part. So all right, so you said that
getting hold, like was she getting hold out, like slutted out? I feel like she was getting slutted out.
Yeah, that's probably why the dudes probably didn't say nothing.
I feel like she was getting slutted
out. Of them. All right, so part 2 to this story. This shit happens like years later. Like I think like 5 years later. I had to have been close to either graduating or about to graduate. So this was like 5, almost 6 years later and shit. So I'm with my homie Dan, right? We went to the movie theater to go check. I don't remember what movie we went to go see though, but we were hanging out and shit. We were hanging out and like we in the commissary area and shit, right? So then I see like this European dude and like this chick walk by, and I'm like, because Tara had like red hair and shit, so I'm like, Tara. And then she looked like, Well, like completely different. Like this, like I said, she talked with a Southern accent.
Not
I mean,
black
when we
scent
knew
out of
her,
ass.
a black scent. Yeah, she had a black scent, right? So she was like, she talked like she was like fresh off of Georgia and shit, right? Fresh out of Georgia shit, right? When we saw each other all them years, oh my God, Will. It's so good to see you. I like all this shit. I'm like she wasn't dressed in none of like the hood, like baby fat shit and none of that. She looked like she was fresh out the suburbs, bro, and talked like it too. And whoever this European nigga was,
I know what
he
happened.
was just clearly
I know what happened. She found her a high value man.
Pretty much. That's more or less what happened.
She changed that shit up. She found her a high value man.
You ain't shit.
Yeah. No, because you know what? No, you know what? My boy Dan said the same exact thing after when she walked off with Buddy. So I'm just like, ain't this a bitch? Because he saw that Dan was in the dorm with us. He knew who Jenna was, and he knew the bullshit that she was doing. So it was kind of like, I keep saying this chick's real name. It don't fucking matter at this point. Anyway,
she is.
That was literally the last time I saw her.
She know she got her ass smacked up for saying nigga.
Yeah, but yo, I didn't know that part. I didn't know that happened. I only knew the shit. I only knew the shit that happened in a cafeteria because I was there.
Well, I knew it happened because like the people that we was like, you know, all of the people that was a part of like the big group or whatever, and all of like the little side groups and stuff, the niggas that be running through her, like said what happened.
You niggas had subgroups and groups. You had groups and subgroups in college.
Yeah, nigga. Like not everybody hanging out. Just because we all black don't mean we all hang out with each other.
Had to stick together. My bad.
You know what? In all fairness, but you know what? In all fairness, like motherfuckers just like associated with one another. We wouldn't like fall out like flat out say that no, we homies. We just associate each other because we fuck with the same people. That's all that shit really was.
That's all it really was. Because
dorm life was segregated as hell. I ain't gonna lie. Dorm life was segregated as hell. Because all the Asians fucked with each other, fucked only with the other Asians, and all the black people fucked with only other black people. And
that's every other college.
That's their culture.
True.
That's every other college. Yeah, that's how college is anyway.
But don't
get it twisted. We did have other motherfuckers in the group, like white homie, black homie, Asian homie.
Yeah, we have other motherfuckers, though, but just like on the day to day, motherfuckers was like gravitate towards what's familiar.
Exactly.
I was born in the darkness, nigga. That's what I went to. But no, so yeah, that was the last time I saw Tara, and I'm like, that's kind of the last time I ever want to see her, because that shit was ridiculous. So
she gonna add you on Instagram tonight.
I don't see why. I like, hey, like, nah, hey, nah, hey, nah, 95% of the posts I make on Instagram comes from a bot, so I don't know shit. Anybody who ever tries to DM me, Joe, I just automatically block. So
all people want to know it, like all people, like this is all I'm gonna say, bro. If you say it, just expect this. If you say
fuck you, nigga, please. You funny as hell, bro. You funny as hell.
All I'm gonna say is this, bro. If niggas want to go out and say nigga to the wrong motherfuckers, just expect it's gonna be somebody. You gonna say it to the wrong person with that black Air Force One energy, and they gonna be saying this shit.
I don't care if she's a girl or a baby or somebody's grandmother. I'll still knock her out.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit, my bad.
That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I mean, I say the nigga. I say it. Say it. What Jara Lindo say? What Lindo say? Say it. I say it with you.
I say it with you.
Hell yeah.
I say it with you. But Daryl Lindo? Yeah, that's his name. Daryl Lindo.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
Yeah.
Like,
say
black people always talking about nigga this.
I even say it with you.
They're always talking about N-word this and N-word that.
It's clearly a conversation we tired of having, and he's like, "Yo, just say it."
Hey, yo, I felt that shit in my soul, though, bruh. Like, I felt that shit so deeply because when I used to transfer from like different grammar schools and shit, like I went from like a private school, Catholic school to public school and all that shit, and at the fucking basically for private and for like Catholic schools and shit, and you be like the only black motherfucker there, and then it's like when anything black history or anything else black related niggas turn at you like you the fucking like delegate for all black people and shit, or they be like, can I say the word? Yeah, if you want to get knocked the fuck out, go ahead, go right ahead. I'm not gonna stop you.
Yet. Until.
So yeah. And the great word
every action is an equal and opposite reaction, nigga.
And the great word is Paul Mooney.
My favorite. Yeah,
everybody want to be a nigga. Nobody want to be a nigga.
Yeah. Nobody want to be a nigga.
That's my favorite saying from his ass, because that's some real shit, bro. Everybody want to be black and shit until it comes to having a fucking struggle and shit. But nobody want that struggle shit. It's like, nah, bro, you can't be in a party and have fun and shit. Nah, you got to take some of this. You got to take some of this this struggle and shit.
I mean, shit.
Be a nigga till it's time to be a nigga.
Being black, low key, kind of dangerous, but this shit fun as hell though. So
hey, we walking around.
You gotta. Hey, there's a risk, nigga. There's a risk. Say it if you want.
Hey, Will, we have big dicks. I love it.
Hey, Will, your ass stupid, CJ. Hey, Will, we walking around this bitch on God mode or extreme hard and shit. That's
no, he's like, on X Games mode.
I don't know how many niggas played the
talking about, nigga. Our life is Dark Souls. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
For no reason. Just hard for no reason, bro. Shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know how many niggas played South Park, but they hit that shit right in the money. Like the difficulty level was like the shades of color and shit.
When you get dark and
dark, you get paid. No, you just get paid different, and motherfuckers
work hard, like hard and harder.
It was like hard, and then everything like easy. I was like, oh hell no! When the first time I saw that shit, I was like,
that
damn,
shit funny as hell.
I was like, that shit funny though, and I was like, damn, that shit kind of accurate though. But I was like, damn, that's kind of fucked up and racist at the same time.
You can say what you want to about South Park, goddammit. They tell the truth.
Yeah.
They tell the truth.
Yeah, that fucked my head up, bro. I was like, damn, bro. I was like, man, we walking around this bitch on hard mode and shit.
All day.
All day, bro.
Everybody like dark mode. They just don't like it on people. Ain't that a bitch?
I like that. That shit go on the shirt. Everybody like dark mode and shit until they gotta meet black people.